You'll see it until you believe it. Imagine yourself if it's just a random day. You're just working, right? Whatever you're doing. Imagine someone was just to give you $1 million, right? And then you grab that $1 million and you go to the bank and you deposit that money. But since it's such a big amount of money, the bank obviously is gonna take its time since it's such a large amount. They tell you you're gonna receive this money in the next 10 days, right? So when you walk out the bank and automatically your energy is so purified, it's so purposeful, it's so focused into this abundance, happy, relieved, just out of experience type of energy that you normally don't really feel, right? Passionately, right? So you just walking around, you just doing your simple tasks, you tell your family, you tell everybody, but at the end of the day, your energy, no matter what you're doing, no matter what circumstance you're in right now, your energy is at its top. You're such high vibration frequency because you know that those $1 million are gonna come in your bank in the next following days. So whatever you're doing now, you're just relaxing. You're probably thinking about what to do next. You're going to a trip. You want to buy this. You want to buy that. So now your mind is just like, you feel like a king. You feel like you're on top of the world, right? So now you just, in the next following days, you're following this energy because at the end of the day, you know that you can't fail at anything because this money has already been depositing, right? You can't fail at anything. So every day you're just running through this amazing inner child energy that just attracts. So now this energy brought you up to a lot of opportunities, right? You probably went viral. Now you probably got your dream job. Now you got your dream car. Now everything is going well. You got your dream girlfriend, and like just stuff keeps coming to you because of that concept of your energy. And that is so important, right? Your energy is so important because how would you tell me how people react if they were to get $1 million and they were to be sad and depressed? Probably they'll just be the same person with just $1 million, but nothing abundantly, nothing grateful, nothing appreciative would come out of that, right? So what I'm trying to say is that imagine if that was true. Imagine if that was to happen. Imagine if you were in that imaginative shoes. Imagine if you cannot fail on your goal, on whatever you want to do. Contract that energy and just put it yourself every day, right? Overflow. Put that energy and open the paths everywhere. Open your chakras and now you'll be available to anything. Your energy is an attraction magnet. Your energy is a magnet. What do you think all these millionaires, they're not just successful, but they're influence, right? They have a legacy. They're historical. They have created and changed in their environment. That is why they are who they are, right? So how would you be or how would you feel if you were in that classified status or in that concept, right? What if every week you were to remind yourself that you will get a check of $20,000, $10,000? How will you feel? Even as you don't have nothing to spend, even as it doesn't look like that, but knowing damn well that's gonna come, assuming the fact that that's gonna flow in your life soon enough, how will you feel? Truly, like, imagine yourself, what would you do? How will you feel when you receive that money in your bank? How will you feel when you use that money into something that you want to do, into an asset, into a house, into a car? How will you feel realistically, right? Because you're not just gonna feel good. Obviously, you're gonna overflow with such positive energy, right? And you have to think about it like this: you cannot fail at what you want to have. But the only thing you can fail at is the belief on what you have in that concept, right? So what I'm trying to say is that why can't you just feel as if that was true already, right? What do you feel that certain way that if someone doesn't give you $1 million, you wouldn't feel as if you would have really $1 million, right? So stop the million beliefs. Absolutely, just over rocket your emotions, over rocket your passion, over rocket your art into something that can give you those $1 million, right? And it's pretty simple. The way you attract money is as if you already have that money already, right? It's as if you already imagine yourself with that money, and that is real, right? That is true, because money is energy. Money overflows into energy. You already have $1 million inside of you. It's just you have to unlock that attraction and that energy around you. So imagine yourself $1 million waiting for you in the next 10 days. How will you feel? What would you do? Right? What would you do? How will you feel? What would you think? What will your plans be? What will your goals be? How will you react to certain situations? What would you tell your limited self? Nothing. Right? Nothing. So, once you see it, once you believe on it, you're gonna gain back. And once you actually believe the fact that you're never gonna quit, you're gonna keep going, and you're gonna attract the things that you want because it's already within you, it's done. You don't have to do anything, right? You don't have to do any changes or anything different. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to work hard. You don't have to do any in the extra. It's all up here, and it's all right here in the heart, right? So, like, you live from that big energy. You continue with the big energy, and you just transfer that energy into everywhere you go. Until you sleep, until you wake up, until you eat, until you go to the gym, whatever you're doing, your habits every day, you go through that energy every day, because it's not just the day one thing. It's not just about the next following days. It's not about when you receive those $1 million. This is a feeling that has to go through every day in every way, right? Because if you just have this limited thing that you only feel good just because you're getting that money, but afterwards, after you get that money, you go back into your usual self, thinking that, okay, I might have gotten lucky. Oh wow, I mean, I don't know what to do with this $1 million. Like, you just come to this negative thoughts, and you're not opening yourself into that energy that you had when you had $10 million, right? Or $1 million, whatever it is, right? Whatever it is that brings that joy out of you, right? And I feel like a lot of people tend to get stuck in their own thoughts. You get stuck in your own thoughts because you put too much power into them, right? You have to make sure that there's a difference between focusing on the negative thoughts and then focusing on the positive thoughts. If you focus on the negative thoughts, what do you think your surroundings is going to be? What do you think is the environment going to start to be? It's just going to keep everything low. But if you start focusing on the positive, everything's going to go upright and everything's going to shine in your own world. And that's what you want. You don't want to be lost. You don't want to be second-hearted in your own beliefs, right? You want to believe and you want to stand on what you know and how you feel, right? Don't let the environment change you. You change yourself. If you let the environment change you, you're not going to do anything, right? But yeah, man. Just have a quick moment, grab a piece of paper, imagine yourself with that same concept of you receiving this big amount of money, and how will you feel? How will your world be? How will you view your perspective? How will your environment be? What will you do with that money? What is your change, right? And also, what is the purpose, right? But yeah, man, it's been Fredo Saga. Let's leave with the Max and Expansion with some new game, and let's input into the real world. Let's get it.